What's going on, everybody, and welcome to XCFL Primetime. We have Super Bowl 27 coming at you. Oh, I gotta mute me here. Sorry. We have the New England Patriots and VBD against the Los Angeles Rams and Coach Boone. This is gonna be a matchup for the ages, fellas. With me, I have our producer, Smooth Grizzly, John. John, how you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great. Excited to be here. Sorry for that little hiccup right there if you guys caught that, but eventually we got that opener to run.
And then we have Regan with us as well. Regs, how's it going?
Going real good, brother.
Well, boys, this entire playoff run has been incredible. We're sitting here with the Rams, who not everybody thought would be making it out of that NFC gauntlet. He took down some big dogs to get here, and then we have VBD, who kind of was expected to be here, and sometimes that can be more difficult when everyone expects you to be here. You're the and you still you're going to get everyone's best chance, and he still was able to fight through. Had a couple close calls, but he made it. So let's go ahead. Grizz, do you have graphics you want to pull up for this, or do you want us to kind of just go into a little breakdown?
Yeah, I got up first. We got Victor Palmer here.
Victor Palmer, quarterback for the Los Angeles Rams. Everyone knows him as the Viper. Reeves, you want to go ahead and take Victor Palmer here? Go ahead and break him down a little bit.
Yeah, bro. He's one of those quarterbacks that kind of blows your mind because when I first saw him, it's a funny story. I don't know if anybody's heard it, but Boone asked me last season. He was like, "Yo, Regan, can you check and see if the Viper went up in Dev?" And so I go through and I see 3 quarterbacks, all are trash, no good ratings, nothing. And I'm like, "Who? What? I don't know who he's talking about." But I go through and all of them are normal, and I see 3 quarterbacks. Answer. But this guy has 92 medium accuracy, one of those like crazy accuracies that no one really knows what it does, which one it is, but he's got the sauce. Like he's one of those guys that he plays better than I think his overall is, and Boone has made him into the most hyped quarterback in XCFL history that's over or under 80 overall. We'll say that. I think that's I believe that's a fair statement.
So he's coming off a bad game against the Cowboys. He threw 2 interceptions. Games. Yeah, he really hasn't had a good game this playoff run. But that Rams defense has just been very stout for them. So we'll look for Victor Palmer to kind of turn it around. We know how Boone kind of lives and dies by that. He's an old fashioned gunslinger, but he's kind of turned into a little bit more West Coast style offense this Madden.
Which is a nice segue to our second guy here.
There we go. Is it Todd Gurley?
Yes, sir.
Then I figured that'd be it. Todd Gurley. I mean, a monster year. 1,839 yards, averaging 7.7 yards a carry, 11 touchdowns, 114.9 yards per game. So he's kind of what makes this offense move. Only 11 touchdowns, probably just the Palmer kind of had his way in the red zone, getting 38 touchdowns passing. But Gurley has been sensational all 3 seasons so far this cycle, and I look for that to continue tonight. Especially, you're going up against who we'll talk about in a few, I'm sure, Saquon Barkley. So I think we could see Todd Gurley kind of take that on as a one-on-one competition and try to prove he's the better guy. Reegs, anything to add on Todd Gurley?
Todd Gurley's a monster. He's the kind of workhorse guy that you want to see to lead your backfield. He might be the second best running back, like you said, behind Saquon Barkley, who is the clear favorite. We saw a nasty stiff arm last game. This guy's a monster. I'd look for him to lead this offense instead of actually Victor Viper Palmer.
And then Grizz, go ahead and throw up the last guy if you're ready. And do you want to break him down? Because you haven't got to talk about either of these guys yet. You spent the time making the graphics. Dude, you should get some of the thing.
Having some issues. Yeah, so our third guy on here is the first guy off the Rams defense, the most important guy, Aaron Donald here. And just a monster. I mean, you'll see it on the screen. He's got the 99 finesse, 99 power, so he's coming at you any which way he wants to. And I think he just really sets the tone for that defense. And actually, this is our second. This game has 4 most outstanding player candidates. This is the second one for the Rams, the first one being Viper there. So, great matchup.
Yeah, Donald, 38 sacks, 13 tackles for a loss, 70 total tackles, which is very rare from a lot of these defensive ends we're seeing. DeMarcus Lawrence will get 38 sacks, but he's got 42 tackles, and Aaron Donald kind of does it all. and he creates pressure from wherever he lines up at defensive tackle position, out at defensive end, wherever he's at. Just an all around stud. So let's go ahead and move over to the New England Patriots.
Yeah, and the first guy we have, he kind of sets the tone for that defense, and that's Derwin James. If you guys want to talk about him.
My God, Derwin James had one of the greatest seasons for a defensive back in XCFL history. 14 forced fumbles, 15 passes deflected. He only intercepted 4 passes, but it's probably because he had 83 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, a sack. He kind of did it all. He's just a scary dude on that defense at 6'2", 215 pounds. I mean, he's a guy you have to key on every single play and know exactly where he's at. And a lot of times you're going to run the exact opposite way of him.
And then up next, we got Stephon Gilmore.
Go ahead with that one, Reegs.
Yeah, best shutdown corner in the XCFL. He's one of those guys, the case can be made for a guy like a Ramsey or
no, it can't.
yeah, but it can't. Exactly. Because Ramsey doesn't go for picks.
Ramsey's been benched.
He's a ball hawk, bro. This guy, he made an insane pick in every single game that I've seen him play this season. I haven't seen him, I've probably seen him play about 5, and every single game, he's just a ball hawk. You don't throw to his side of the field or he will pick you off.
And this is another thing to mention is Gilmore probably should have been on the most outstanding player list, but when I went to load up the league leaders, it sometimes leaves guys out, and it left him out. So when I sorted by interceptions, the top guy had 12, so I threw those 2 guys on there. When Gilmore had 14 this season, so that's just he probably could have been the 5th most outstanding player guy
14.
on these 2 teams. Yeah, 14 picks.
Isn't that the XCFL record, or doesn't that?
No, Josh Jones has 20.
Bringing up the last guy, and the heart and soul of this team. If someone wants to hit up Boone, they're probably good to kick off as we pull up Barkley here.
Riggs, go ahead and message Boone if you want to. Yeah,
will do.
And I mean, nothing else really needs to be said about this guy, dude. Saquon Barkley coming off another 2,000-yard rushing season, 2,369 yards, 29 touchdowns, averaging 148 yards per game, only 1 fumble, 372 yards after contact. Doesn't even seem that much. It's because he doesn't get hit often. He breaks these long runs untouched. He's just a freak. 5'11", 233, the Penn State product, VBD's favorite player. So look for Saquon Barkley to be heavily involved because, as we've seen, Rivers has struggled at times, and sometimes he kind of gets away from Barkley, and that's when the Patriots struggle. So if he can stay consistent, running with the ball with Barkley, I think we're going to see a really good ball game. Well, let's go ahead. Are they getting ready to kick off here?
Looks like they're searching for each other right now.
Okay, cool. Well, let's go. Reegs, what are your keys to the game? I'm going to jump out of this chat and join on my computer real quick. So go ahead and...
Sounds good, bro.
Okay.
My keys to the game, it starts and ends with the run game for both sides. If Saquon can outrun Gurley, then I think the Patriots win. If Gurley can outrun Saquon, then I think the Rams win. And it's going to depend a lot on the defense. Is the defense going to let the other running back tear them up? That's the goal. You want to stop him. You want to put on conservative tackle. You got to limit these guys to short gains. Make the quarterback beat you. Palmer is probably about the same level, if not a little worse than Rivers, depending on what kind of throws they're trying to make. These guys are not guys that can win the game completely with their arm. They will make a couple good throws, but they are not going to be the ones to lead the team. You've got to get that run game going, and you cannot fall behind by multiple scores because then you can't go to the run game as much. Get some screens, look for them to get the ball in the hands of their guys, their playmakers, as much and as often as possible.
Grizz, what would you say are the keys to the game?
Yeah, absolutely. It's this one's gonna be some Gurley versus some Barkley, and honestly, at this point in their careers, I'd probably give the tip of the cap to Palmer as far as quarterback play, and then both have amazing defenses. So I think this is just gonna be one heck of a Super Bowl, and I'm really excited to watch it.
Yeah, I think they're getting ready here. I'm going to shoot a tweet out so everybody knows we are live. Do we have any predictions?
Ooh, predictions. I'm going to say I think it'll be easy. I mean, this is a pretty lame one, but I think we're not going to see another OBJ type catch from from the rookie receiver of the Rams that we saw last night. That was an insane catch. That guy, he absolutely mossed Byron Jones, who is another very, very good corner. I think my prediction is we're going to see.
Let's hear your winner. What do you got?
Winner, Rams, bro, all day. I think the Rams are perfectly beat to stop this Patriots team. The 15-1 record, it doesn't matter. He's got confidence. He's got poise. The coach of these Los Angeles Rams, Coach Herman Boone, the one and only, is going to take home the Lombardi Trophy.
Nick, who do you got? Okay, I'm gonna take. I'll take the
Jeopardy
Rams
theme
myself
music.
too. I think it's just a miracle season, and miracles aren't miracles if they don't go all the way. So
I agree. If Victor Palmer wants to establish himself as a legend, as Boone has touted and touted, then you're going to want to win this game. Losers never get remembered, but winners never die.
it says Nick's talking, but I can't hear him.
You can't hear me?
Oh, there you go.
Now we can hear you now.
You can?
Yep.
Oh, it's
Getting started. Victor Palmer with his first throw of the game to Gerald Everett. Looks like a nice gain. About 10 yards and a first down.
Shout out to Boone, Chad, and Brent in chat so far. Glad to have you guys in. Looks like we're getting some weird offensive lineman formation subs early on in this one. Getting everybody, some Super Bowl experience.
Palmer cutting it a little close on the play clock, but goes play action. Looking deep to his receiver, Cup, and he can't haul it in over Gilmore. That would have been a wild throw.
I think that was directly for Nick there. Nick pulled his gunslinger card and he said, I have something to say about that, and 1st and 10 just lets it rip.
He did.
Oh, what Boone brings to the table. He's a wonderful passer. Let's see if we can get it going.
Palmer hands off to Gurley. Gets a couple yards, but actually nothing there, and brings up a 3rd and 10.
That's one of the biggest free agent signings this season. Snacks Harrison just gobbling him up in the middle.
That entire defensive line for the Patriots is nice. Carl Lawson, Snacks, Von Miller, that's loaded with studs.
Palmer looking up. Hits Cooper Kupp right in the middle of the field, wide open. That is a first down across the 40-yard line. Brings up a 1st and 10 Rams.
Just a beautiful looking play. Love to see Palmer climb the pocket like that. And we haven't seen pocket awareness like that since that Rico Gafford bomb in the last game.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful play. Textbook. Like, put that on a poster. Like, Nick, if you want to teach guys how to use pocket awareness, that is precisely the play you want to do.
Do you want me to put it on a poster?
Can we put? Yeah, I don't know if we can put it on like a GIF, I guess maybe. There's Todd Gurley.
Palmer's been impressive early.
Gurley trying to get something going. Gets the 1st and 10. He's definitely the older of the backs.
Got Tosh in the chat.
Here we got 17 watching right now.
Great showing. Victor Viper Palmer coming up in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Hits his screenplay to Henderson. Darnell Henderson gets up to about 5 yards. Brings up a 2nd and 5 inside the red zone.
Yeah, he's the change of pace back for this Rams offense. Does a lot of the catching work when Gurley gets out, sits out for a couple plays, kind of catches his breath. But we're not going to see him more than 4 or 5 plays a game. Very impressive how they've marched down the field here. Keeping the, I mean, the best way to shut down Saquon Barkley is keep him off the field.
Sometimes the best defense is a good offense.
Here you go. This could be a nice little touchdown.
Good, Victor Palmer trying to hit him.
Ooh.
Oh, almost intercepted. Both guys were fighting for the ball, but it hits the ground incomplete. 3rd and 5.
I kind of like the Cooper Cup post there, but he didn't let that fly. If that's on the other side of the field, that's the difference that Gilmore brings to this game. If that's on the other side of the field, Gilmore's coming away with that.
Well, yeah, you kind of have to pick your poison because Derwin's on one side, Gilmore's on the other most of the time. Robert says, "Go Viper" in chat.
It's kind of like a.
Robert's a big Viper guy.
He's
between
a
rock and a hard place.
storyline guy, and
Oh, good dump off by Viper.
Yeah, that's
Just gotta
smart.
take what you can get.
You had a couple guys deep you could have probably looked at, but you made the smart play, got the first down, keep the clock moving, keep that Patriot offense on the bench, and you're still in business. Make it for more formation subs.
These Rams, if they can score here in the red zone, they go a long way to establishing some.
Let's hear some predictions in the chat, fellas. Go ahead and post your predictions. Let's see what way the crowd's leaning. I think Boone's the fan favorite, but VBD's the smarter choice.
I kind of have Boone picked as well, just because I feel like this Pats defense, even though, I mean, it's just, they're loaded top to bottom, but like if you see their marquee guys, it's kind of geared towards, your Von Miller, Stephon Gilmore, Derwin James. It's kind of more geared to stopping the pass. Not to say they can't stop the run. So then you bring a guy in like Todd Gurley, and I think it's just a good matchup for the Rams.
Well, they do have snacks. They have Damon Snacks Harrison, so that
we
is
mentioned him
run
earlier.
stop in front.
That's what I'm not saying. They can go stop both ways, but
we got Morlock saying Rams. Brent says Boone 28-13. Tosh says VBD 28-17. You got Boxiality saying let's go Rams.
I 3rd and 4 here inside the 10.
Yeah. I think what it comes down to is that Rams front 7 is very well suited to stop Saquon Barkley.
As best as he can be, anyways.
Yeah. Yep. This could be a big play. Oh, no.
It's a false start. Backs him up 5. Brings up a 3rd and 9 from the 12-yard line.
Not what you need right there.
I'm kind of disappointed in Boone, though. If you're trying to game plan, there's only one team that has taken down this Pats team this year. And you could have hollered, I would have sent you the blueprint, but he didn't want it.
The blueprint is hopefully the Pats don't run the football with Saquon Barkley.
Oh, Victor Viper Palmer goes down by Carl Lawson.
In the red zone and playoff football, you take your sack, kick your field goal, take your points here. Live to fight another day. Don't throw a pick there. You're on the board.
Yeah, that's a great start. You just march down the field, kind of set the tone. You don't have to be afraid of this defense
5
anymore.
minutes. You killed 5.5 minutes.
Yeah, and now hey, I can move the ball in this team, so I'm gonna be all right. I just can't make any bad decisions.
The only thing that would be really deflating is if Barkley takes it 75 yards on the first play.
Which he could.
He very well could.
Very well could. Yeah.
Jump right over Aaron Donald on his way.
Yeah.
That's not a dude you want to try to jump over. Oh, I was going to see. We still don't have all the MOP votes. We could have announced that at halftime, but
there's he's going conservative early. That's what Jared was screaming for. To stop Saquon Barkley, that's all you have to do is just put it on conservative tackling.
That's all you got to do.
It's that
Jared
simple.
With the fire defensive adjustment.
Oh my
fumble.
goodness.
A huge play. Ekubom trying to go
Echo.
up
Oh,
and
he's
down,
still
and
up.
he's still going. What a play.
They boo cam.
Wow. After all that
Boot
Barkley
camp.
praise, all that Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Oh,
and it's
and it's
overturned.
back.
Classic.
That's
Classic.
devastating. Because that was I have Boone muted on his stream. I don't know if you guys do, but I wonder what he was hollering
I don't
there.
think he even said
Oh,
anything.
he might have. Okay, he might have shut it off.
Yeah, he's chill. He's not. He's staying pretty
He's poised and calm.
relaxed. He is poised. I like
JMO
that word.
JMO says Rams win. Rivers throw 3 picks, 28-20. Hammer says any team that loses to the Jags in the regular season clearly isn't going to win the Super Bowl. Rams 27-24.
Accurate. See,
Love it.
in my opinion, I'm the opposite way of the earlier guys. You can't stop a guy like Saquon. The only person who can
No.
stop him is the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, you're right.
Rivers takes a huge sack on a first down. Something wilds. I don't even know. He's got quite a get up there. Haven't seen that look and since I think Nick Z patented the zero swag look.
Yeah, that looked like one of Nick Z's halfbacks.
Yeah, facts. Full ooh, what a catch by Ridley. That was something we mentioned in the game earlier. What a midseason pickup by VBD getting Ridley from the Falcons.
Yeah, that trade needs to go under league review at this point. Davy Jones respectfully bows out of the league after he ships out Ridley, so we'll
Coincidence? We think not.
be interested to see what the league office says about that. Early on, Barkley's already averaging over 80 carry.
Like you said, just don't go away from it. You know, there's no reason to.
Unless you have two monster receivers.
What a great first quarter we had. Solid drive and a half.
Hamilton going up the middle. Ellsworth with just waltzes into the end zone untouched.
That's everybody's golden boy in the fantasy challenge. I think Ellsworth led the picks for tight ends.
In the previous game, he had a monster catch early. Caught it between the two. In the cover 2, he just went right up the middle between the safeties. Caught a huge catch in about triple coverage, and then was just kind of silent the rest of the game. Had a few drops. Didn't really do much. We'll see if he can maintain this level of production as he goes through.
Nice return by Simmons there. He had that hole for a little bit. I thought he might break that.
This cycle.
Yeah, this.
Dang, Sparty posted in chat that is what's his name? Camus Kruger Hill or whatever his name is goes to X Factor Dev.
Oh, good
As
for him.
as a 78 overall.
Wow.
That's insane because that guy's fast.
Dude, he's a beast.
He's actually doing pretty well in real life too. Alex Markser in chat. I think that's Boxality saying we miss you,
Yep.
Calvin.
Oh, we got Zone Hawk. Oh man, that's a good one.
Tosh says, look out for those slants to hit the sidelines back to back.
Victor Palmer making an adjustment at the line. Coming out 2nd and 11, looking to make something happen. Sees the blitz, rolls left, has a man almost caught by Gerald Everett over the middle. Laid out to catch it, but couldn't haul it in.
Palmer lucky to live to fight another day on that one. Brings up a 3rd and 11.
Higgy says, "Oh, whoops."
He says, "Whoops." Alrighty.
No, he says Patriots will indeed win. And
Oh, another big
That looked like an
throw.
illegal forward
Palmer.
pass. What
It did. He
sideline
must have something.
awareness by Palmer
Wow.
there.
He's a monster. I mean, he takes these hits and makes these throws that look like the throw he made in the game, the divisional round against the Cardinals. Took a huge hit on 4th and 15, still delivered a strike on a crossing route similar to that one. and he picked up a critical first down that ended up winning them the game.
One of these guys is coming away with their first XCFL Super Bowl. That is exciting stuff.
It is. We always love those new, the brand new Super Bowl champions. It's nothing
Pretty
like
sure
the first time.
Aries in chat saying the refs missed that forward pass there.
I think he's right. I think the game kind of thought he was getting tackled, so they kind of let it go, I think.
It's the Super Bowl. Let them play.
Let him break the rules.
Yeah. What are rules?
I like the call there by Boone with the draw. The QB draw just didn't quite get there quick enough.
Best throw in playoffs so far for you guys. Billy the Kid running away towards his own end zone, across his body, left-handed behind his back, touchdown dart. Or Doss navigating the pocket and delivering a bomb on a rope.
I think that to me was one of the prettiest plays I've seen. And it wasn't even navigating the pocket. It literally dodged a sack by just sliding to the right. It was beautiful. I've never seen that. That was one of the best pocket awareness I've seen it probably this entire cycle.
Yeah, that Doss play to Gafford was just nice.
Victor Palmer looking to pass on 3rd and 4. Has a man outside, wide open. Gerald Everett might take it the distance. Von Miller dives, can't get him. Touchdown Rams.
Why is Von Miller in pass coverage?
That's a fantastic question.
Shout out to Chad. I think he has Everett in fantasy. Someone does, for sure.
Oh, that's big points, because that's points no one else is getting.
Points.
What up, P Flameslinger? I don't know
that
why
is
that was so hard to read for me.
That's Jace.
What up, Coach Jace?
Yeah.
Seahawks
Jace
owner coming in. Boone does. Boone has Everett. You knew that. Winky face.
Boone has like 4 Rams left.
Gotta love the confidence. Ride or die,
And VBD made the point that he has Calvin Ridley left and not many else do. So Ridley is going to get a nice workload in these 2 games.
I'm a fan of picking yourself. I think I've gone out 3 straight times picking myself week 1 Survivor.
Nick Z picks himself every single year week 1.
That's what I've been doing.
I love that.
Unlike Nick Z, we don't win over here that much. Wish we could have had Nick Z in these playoffs, but these have been an amazing playoffs so far. Been really fun to watch.
This by far the best playoffs we've ever had.
I think so, and it's just gonna come to a climax with this game right here, which is gonna be fantastic.
We've had overtimes. We've had last second plays to score touchdowns. We've had guys step up. It's just been insane. And the most broadcasts we've ever had.
Yeah, that's also true. Like the 5-hour marathon we had. That was went through about 3 rounds. It was great.
Rivers looking good.
That's one of his favorite moves. Yeah. He loves that little drag to Dorsett, because whenever you try to go to man coverage or man blitz to try and stop that run, he's going to hit you with the drag to Dorsett like he did there.
You got trips left here, yeah.
Look for James White in the passing game here. He likes to throw to him.
Sure does.
But you get Ellsworth matched up over there.
Ooh, good tackle by Donald.
Gets lucky on the no face mask there.
You're not getting away from that guy though.
You got a couple guys asking about Pro Bowl and how they can look that up.
Oh, you can't really look it up other than if you click on your guy.
Graphic, didn't we?
Yeah, but I can't do it all, Regan. I can't do it all.
Oh, dang it, Nick. You're not superhuman?
No.
Come on. Dang it.
But if the best way to do it was just click on your guys.
Nice play by Brockers. Good
Nick,
swat.
you mentioned it early, the linebackers, and you got Ibucom and Brockers stepping up already.
Yeah,
Brockers a defensive tackle.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Dropping back into the spy. He just looked like a linebacker there.
Yep,
he did. That's a big boy. This is one of VBD's favorite formations.
It is. It's funny because it's the gun close Pats. Oh, almost looked like an interception there. Roby Coleman sat on it. And Ellsworth is down.
And fantasy owners are holding their collective breath now.
Except Boone and Chad.
Yeah.
As Boone says in chat, bye Ellsworth.
I didn't have Barkley. I went into this second, but I didn't have Barkley, so I'll probably end up somewhere around 1930.
I
Wait,
have
so you were the 5% that didn't have him?
Yeah, I figured to win these things, you have to go unorthodox.
That
And
is very unorthodox.
Yeah,
Going
it's
with the
true though. You gave yourself a better chance to,
so
but
so I
you
went
just
with the
needed.
separating
upstate, and
yourself
I
from the
went
pack.
with Jordan Howard. I figured Josh would know he would have to run without Michael Gallup, but he didn't get the memo.
When in doubt, blame Josh.
Josh does what he wants. Yeah, the Euro, dude, that's what another thing that made the playoffs good. The Euro got knocked out immediately, first round. Didn't have to worry about them lagging us out. I mean, it's been a good, clean playoff.
Gurley plunges forward for 4 there, but he's been kind of contained so far this game early on.
Absolutely. And Aries has another tip if you're trying to win the fantasy contest, and it says don't pick 2 suspended players.
Yeah, that's
That's
huge.
true, yeah.
You want to know my wide receiver there, Regan? Can you guess?
Yeah. I'm going to guess Gallup.
Cam Baldwin
Yeah.
out of Indy.
Whoa. The GOAT. The great white, what? I don't know. What is he
Hope.
called? The great white hope? Yeah.
As we see a sack from Vaughn there.
He's trying to make up for that blown coverage on that previous touchdown.
And I think we saw Vaughn ice the game in that almost the scare the surprise game against the Colts.
We did we did 100%. It was in that fourth down, that critical 4th and 15 in his red zone. Von Miller comes around the edge and just pops Andrew Luck to finish the game. Victor Palmer looking to pass, has a man. Oh, Derwin is there.
Lucky Derwin doesn't come down with that.
That's true.
Yeah, that was a great game in the divisional round for the Colts and the Patriots. We saw JMO coming out strong, but then I think White Claw took over, and it was all downhill from there. Would have been a great punt there, just got away from him a little bit.
White Claw is the official drink of Sodomy Bowl, from what I hear. JMO's main league.
I can't believe
We'd love to bring him back one of these days.
Grugier Hill is X Factor. That's just insane.
Blows my mind, yeah. It's pretty crazy. 78 overall, no abilities whatsoever. He's at 28 years old, too. Aaron Donald staring Rivers in the eye. Barkley stumbles, goes down after a gain of 8.
Brent's hyped about his Pro Bowler. He got a 35-year-old Devin McCourty into the show.
Hey.
Are you having
Seriously,
mic stuff, Nick?
Yeah, can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
That's weird because okay. I don't know what's going on. This is weird today.
Guys, you have a good running back when you can stumble forward, trip at the line of scrimmage, and stumble forward for 8 yards. Ooh, good pass, but a better knockout by Monte Nicholson, coming over from the Redskins in a trade this offseason.
Yeah, let's talk about that trade. The league was ready to get rid
were.
of Boone
That's
and say
true.
that was a terrible trade, and look at him now.
I will admit. I did. I was one of the naysayers on the trade. I thought that Boone was going to be having a high pick. Man, he proved me wrong. It's high in the other direction. I was high, if anything. He got Monte Nicholson and Terry McLaurin from the Redskins for his number 1 pick this year, which is looking to be a pretty low pick, either 31 or 32, depending on how this game goes. Donald shedding a block and goes down for the sack on a critical 3rd and 2.
Big sack by Aaron Donald there.
Pressure burst pipes, doesn't it? Is that what I've heard?
McLaurin only caught 19 passes for 300 yards for the Rams this year. So he really wasn't that big of,
That's true. Nicholson's really showed up in these playoffs, though. You see him everywhere.
Nicholson's been good for Boone since he's grabbed him.
We don't all have 2 X Factor wideouts out there.
Nicholson led the Rams in tackles with 74.
Wow.
And it kind of goes to show We said it a couple games ago, but it's more about the trades this year. A little bit less about the draft. Draft's obviously still important, but look at these two teams and the wheeling and dealing they've done, and now look where they are.
I mean, yeah, everyone likes to build their team a certain way, you know, and we can criticize that we try to keep it as even as possible, but everyone's got their own, you know, picture for their team. And I mean, this is a prime example of both of them. One's doing it with a bunch of X factors, and one's doing it with the 70 overall quarterback.
Actually, the second best quarterback on his team, according to overall ratings.
Yeah, that's, yeah. This would be big here, though, if Palmer can lead him into the end zone here before the half, man.
Oh, another good pass
That's a
there. That was a
dot.
dot.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
the rest of the game, Palmer can kind of ride the coattails of Gurley and the defense to victory, but right here is kind of his time to shine, you know, with the only 56 seconds on the clock. Needs to get that signature moment for the Super Bowl to silence the critics.
Honestly, if he can just get a Super Bowl ring, I think that all he has to do is just tell us to kiss his ring. Respect that.
Boone's been here since the beginning, man. VBD's been here for, I think, 12-ish seasons. Boone's been here the official 27 and then a little bit extra when they didn't really keep stats before I was
Good
here.
run by Gurley up the middle. Good little juke move. We've been seeing guys use the juke move to their advantage, almost like a way to shift into the lane. Because you see a lane opened up, you take the juke move, and that's really been used to a lot of guys' advantage in these playoffs. Palmer looking to throw. Ooh, gets whacked as he tries to let the ball go.
In the red
Almost
zone
like a
here.
shovel pass. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Shovel pass there.
You got 30 seconds left there, but you got to make sure you get the first down here.
I'd be looking for maybe getting Everett lined up on Von Miller down here in the red zone.
And it looks like, I think he might be. Either him or Kyle Van Noy. Oh, good run there by Gurley.
Nice little spin.
Like the call there, you have the 2 timeouts in your pocket. Just go ahead and get the first, get a couple more plays in.
Now, if you're VBD, I'm trying to remember who did get the ball at the beginning of the game.
Rams, because Boone had that 5.5 minute drive.
Gotcha. Oh, he's got him. There it is. Oh, good freaking catch. I saw it. I saw that poster out. I'm like, there it is. It's going to be there. He was patient.
The rookie.
The pass held up. The pass protection held up. Yeah, Khalif Raymond.
Not Khalif Raymond. Adam Raymond, the rookie.
Adam Raymond. Khalif Raymond was for the Bengals last cycle. That's where Khalif came to my head. Yeah.
Khalif was also black, and Adam Raymond is white.
He was, yes.
So
definitely African American.
This was the guy Boone took this year with the second overall pick.
Boone's calling him Sunshine. I like that.
It is. It's
Sunshine.
Sunshine Raymond. Yep.
Brackets telling Boone to just focus on the game. Get out of YouTube chat.
Better when he's not focused on the game.
Yeah, that's like I was gonna say. That's like telling grass to not be green. You know, that's just not happening. Sunshine.
We got 21 dudes in the chat. Well, and Vangela. So
it's kind of different. Boone's like that. He's in for this. He lives for this. I said it when Brent just agreed to go into party chat with Boone while he played him. I said advantage Boone on that.
Yep.
We called
that
one.
And it happened immediately. Boone, when you heard Brent get quiet at certain times, and Boone, I mean, it's the mental game. Barkley. He's already at the 44-yard line here. You get one more big chunk play, call a timeout. That'd be big because you're getting the football.
Yeah, double nut. I think we all do, but I think we can agree this is still pretty fun. Ooh, Higgins must have said something egregious because he retracts his statement.
Yeah, he did. He pulled that out. He's like, pull out. But we got Boone, who's speaking of McLaurin. He said McLaurin was huge for the wild card win. So I don't know if we could fact check that, but apparently he did make some plays for him.
This would be devastating. If that, okay.
Yeah, I saw that lag. I was like, that'd have been wild.
Oh man.
Higgs says Pats are gonna score the game-winning points while Boone's typing in chat. Bracket says I'm on a boat, mother effers. Don't you ever forget.
On a boat, and it's going fast, and does he have a nautical themed pashmina Afghan though? That's the question.
There it is for Regan.
What?
There it is.
That's a fantastic recall.
WTF moment
No.
of the
I'm a
day.
big
Actually,
Andy Samberg fan as well.
bro, no joke. I know every word to that song. I had to lip
Are
sync
we
it
doing
one
the
time
halftime thing?
in high school. I mean, I can do that song as the halftime show if you'd like.
No.
Take a
Oh, we're
quick
talking
look
about
at
the
the
interview. Oh, okay.
off-season
Well, in
schedule
that case,
coming up
yeah,
here.
let's go ahead and talk.
Tonight we
Go
got
to-
the
Sure, that's
re-signing
way
period
more.
start. Saturday free agency. Will we see Luck? Don't know. And then Sunday we got the XCFL draft coming in.
The greatest event in all of sports, the XCFL draft. 8:30 Sunday night. Be there. Live broadcast, graphics, fun times, getting everybody in chat. It'll be a good time. Do we want to go ahead and bring on?
We do. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and
Mr.
head over. So I think what we need to do is we either need to open up
We're gonna
this
ice him. Take his
thread.
I'm
momentum.
gonna open it up here.
Well, that's what halftime is, though. Halftime, it's a break. VBD will join, and I'm gonna message him whenever we're ready. We're gonna go ahead and have Boone in first, since Boone is winning, and Boone got the ball at the beginning of the half. So I'll go ahead and message Boone, let him know.
All right, I'm opening it up. Good to go. Boone, if you can hear, hop on in. There he is, the Rams
What's
coach
going
himself. How
on,
we doing,
fellas?
sir?
Oh, pretty good, man. Pretty good. I'm pretty even keeled. The fireball
What's
has
going
me
on,
nice,
fellas?
on a
Oh,
nice
pretty good,
level,
man. Pretty good.
I
Pretty
guess.
even
Vibe.
keeled. The
Oh,
So
we need
fireball
tell
more.
has me
tell
nice.
me
Let
tell me tell me about that first drive, man. Was that part of the game plan? Establish the run, get a long drive to get down the score.
The game plan for that first drive was specifically just to take my time and not make a mistake. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to take my time and not make a mistake because I knew scoring first was important, especially when you get the ball first. You never know what could happen right before half, so you don't have that double dip opportunity. So the goal was to simply not make a mistake. I didn't want to pick six. I just wanted to get things rolling, take what the defense gave me, and kind of see where he was going to play things. So that kind of worked out in my favor. I would definitely like to have Gurley a little bit more a part of this offense, though, but I'm not going to force it, nor am I going to abandon it either. So I kind of just want to see where things go for the rest of the game.
All righty, good stuff. Well, thank you, Coach. Appreciate your time. We wish you the best and hope you have a great second half. Good luck to you.
I want to thank all the fans who are watching. We love y'all, and we want to have a great game and put on a good show for y'all.
I can't hear Nick, so I'll speak for him. Thanks, man, and good luck for the second half.
Robert Morlock, our sideline reporter. You are the AFC East master of content. Sir, would you like to ask your fellow AFC East rival VBD some questions? Rob, can you hear me, buddy? Well, Robert Morlock seems to be a little bit he unmuted himself. Can you hear us now, bud? Here, try to he's gone. Okay, well, VBD.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we sure can, Robert. It's all you, man. The floor is yours. You're the
Sorry
AFC
about
East
that.
content wizard. All good, bro. Hope you you've got Coach VBD in here at halftime. What are some of your questions for him?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess VBD. The first question I got is how we gonna be able to get Barkley in the end zone here and get back in this game? Viper kind of came out hot and has really kept Barkley on the sidelines.
Well, I think I'm being it's too obvious. My play calling's too obvious, so I got to mix it up a little bit. I wasn't prepared for Boone's 90% cover 3 in the first half, so I will make adjustments for that in the second half. But yeah, it didn't go as planned. Defense is bending that breaking. I threw one cover 1 up there in the second half, and he threw a post route to his speedy tight end, which was the one thing I didn't want him to do. So I'm gonna have to mix it up a little bit differently on defense to stop him. So overall, I'm not feeling too bad. I get the ball at halftime. I'm down 2 scores, so if I can get at least a field goal out of this, I'll be right back in it and go from there.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, you will.
Well, thank you, Coach. I appreciate your time. And our sideline reporter, Robert Morlock, for dropping in. Appreciate you both. And good luck to you, Coach. Hope you finish out the game strong.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
Good luck, BBD.
Yeah, great
Thanks,
half.
bud.
Just keep pounding the rock, and good things will happen.
Do my best.
All right, I'm excited to get this show rolling here and see how this ends.
Definitely. I think we've seen a great game so far. We got a little pause here at the half. It has been a really great game. I'm impressed with both sides. The Rams in stopping Saquon Barkley, holding him to only 8 carries for 58 yards, which sounds ridiculous. But I think that for Barkley, if you can hold him to less than 100 yards and a touchdown, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, 8 for 58's pretty nice for Barkley. Which sounds crazy, like you said, but it's just limited in the huge explosive plays from him.
100%.
Here we go, second half. Brent says, Nick's on the Flinternet. He's absolutely right. We can't even hear him anymore.
I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
there
here.
he
I'm
goes, there
here.
he goes.
I don't know what's going on. I that was the worst halftime show I've ever heard. We had
Yeah,
awkward silences. I asked Boone 6 different questions. None of them went through, and all we heard was the first question. And then you freaking guys just sat there and, oh, all right, coach.
well, I was running through transitions, and if I
Yeah,
started talking, someone else was going to. So
I thought Regan was gonna.
Yeah, I didn't. I had. I
I
got.
asked,
I was just there.
I asked like 3 different things, and he didn't answer at all. And then all of a sudden he goes, "I'd like to get Gurley more." My question had nothing to do with Gurley. Okay.
Yeah, you were probably pretty confused. We didn't hear anything. We just heard the first question, and then you were like, "Ghost."
I don't know what's going on. It's kind of this. That didn't happen the last 5 streams.
Woo!
So
And something about being tall, white, and 86 in these playoffs. It's just the magic recipe.
oh boy.
We got a good game here going. I'm looking forward to seeing this second half get going. The Patriots offense came out strong, got some good heat. That was something he mentioned in the halftime. He said he wants to be a little less predictable. You guys heard it. And it looks like he is a little bit less predictable, and he's gotten the ball all the way up across the 50 in less than a minute in this the second half.
Boone's rolling with a lot of man here. He just audibled the zone, but maybe that was a response to VBD's halftime statements.
Maybe he was like, 90% cover 3? That sounds about right. Might need to mix in some man
He's
there.
back in cover 3.
And Rivers looking to pass here on 2nd and 8. Is it off to White on the dump off? And it brings up a 3rd and 5 from the 32-yard line.
Oh, don't call holding there.
Something. I don't see the score on the actual stream, so it's not coming off on our YouTube either. There we go. My fault, boys.
Right. Dante Fowler with the big sack on 3rd down. It's quite a play for him. And Bailey punts it deep to Simmons.
This is a big drive here for the Rams offense.
Yeah, absolutely. This puts Rivers. If you go down, you march down the field, you can take another 5 minutes off the clock and punch it in, or even get a field goal. Rivers has to come out and start slinging it a little bit.
That's exactly what you want if you're the Rams defense.
Victor Palmer coming out under
And
center, tosses it. Yeah, look at that.
as good
Gurley.
as the Pats defense is, or the Rams defense has done against Barkley, the Pats defense has done even better against Gurley. 9 for 32.
Wow. But Victor Palmer has been getting it done through the air, so it hasn't really mattered much. Who would have thought that the Viper would be the one that the Rams offense has been relying on the most?
I think all Rams fans and Boone.
Yeah, all Rams. All Rams and Boone. Yeah, Boone probably had that predicted. Did he pick him in fantasy, though? That's the real question.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow, he's a homer. I respect that. Jared Davis with a nice tackle. Brings up a 3rd and 8. Palmer coming to the line.
Nice curl route there to Adam Khalif Raymond on the outside to get the first. And that's a big first down. Even if this drive turns into nothing, you're going to kill another minute or two off the clock right there.
Oh, yeah. Get it down into the 4th quarter. You're a lot closer to winning it. Wow. Flinternet. His internet bracket in the chat.
Bracket,
his internet
bracket
is as bad as their water.
Bracket's got better internet on that boat than I do right now, it seems like.
I would believe that.
I don't
Nick's
get
on
what's
that Flinternet.
But I'm confused though, because the stream is crystal clear. I'm ahead of Regan and where his stream's at.
Everyone's
And
ahead of Regan.
yeah, it's just the voice or something's not working. I don't get it.
A refresh.
So it's not the it's not the internet. I don't
I
get
wasn't
it.
saying stream-wise, Regan. I'm just saying it.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I was like refreshing, like I'll be back with them, and he's like, "No, dude, it's your brain. Like you're just fucked. Like, you're straight up, you're messed up." I'm like, "Yeah, thank you."
Oh, for all those people who aren't looking at Discord chat, Jack got Troy Apke to X Factor.
Oh, great.
What?
That's fantastic. 98 speed,
was...
X Factor safety coming at you.
That was the most salty, like passive aggressive, sarcastic. It was beautiful. It's a work of art. Just pin that.
Big
So
sack
he's
there
got
by
a
Vaughn.
91.
And he came from the other side that time, so he's moving him around. And if you guys didn't hear the great news, both Knicks speed receivers on the outside got mossed X Factor. So we have that to look forward to next season.
Yeah, that's the joke. What the heck? All right, you want to hear another funny thing? Leroy McCarthy.
He already was when he drafted him.
He got reinforcement. He's a defensive tackle, so he's got the same X factor as Derwin James.
And that last pass, Viper had to let go of it a little bit earlier than he wanted to. He had interior pressure from Snacks there. And here you go. If the Pats, man, since you stopped him there, you still got plenty of time to stick to your game plan. Maybe you do come out and you throw it a little bit more.
Can you guys hear me real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Quick shout out Bracket. I don't know if you know what happened in the Celtics game, but Kemba Walker went down with a serious injury. He
cut out.
And Nick's gone. Whoa.
And there you
Ooh,
see
that was
it.
Funny.
He comes out and hits that corner route to Ridley. Get those fantasy points and get the offense moving into the Rams side of the field.
If I had $1 for every time he turned Dante Fowler around, I would be a very wealthy man. Heck, if I had just a brain cell for every time Dante Fowler turned around and looked over his other shoulder.
Sick broken tackle by Barkley there. 2 first downs,
that
2
is.
plays, and the Pats are cruising right now.
Here comes that Patriots running attack.
J-Mo said Nick came in and hot and disappeared just like his playoffs. Like J-Mo's
Right.
playoffs.
Yeah, like okay.
Yeah.
So it was a self roast. All right.
Yeah. It applies for Nick's playoffs too.
It does. That's why I thought it was funny. I was like, oh, okay. Well, that was dirty.
That was rude.
That was rude.
That's 3 first downs or no 4 first downs and like 5 plays on this drive. So Pat's doing exactly what they need to do, get a quick drive in and kind of reset this game a little bit.
And we'll be headed into the fourth quarter with a 10-point lead for those LA Rams over the Patriots, 17-7. And either one, there's zero chance you don't get a touchdown. Oh yeah, especially with this formation. That's just hand it to Saquon and let him have it.
Yeah, your only hope there is Darnold, not Darnold, but Donald making a play, and doesn't happen for him.
Yeah, no chance. See, in those kind of situations, it's like, all right. I mean, if you don't run it with Saquon, you're smoking something.
Yeah, and I feel like he's executed his game plan well in the first half. It didn't really break his way, but obviously he kind of just stuck to it. A nice mix, plenty of runs on that last drive. He's got some throw-ins, and he just has to keep doing that, and he's gonna be fine. His defense just needs to stop Boone here.
I love what I've seen from VBD in these playoffs. Seen a lot of poise, a lot of sportsmanship too. You know, when you're coming in with the best team, it's easy to get sidetracked. It's easy to feel like, the world's against you. Or you might be seeing demons
Big
where they're
snack,
not.
big snacks. And it depends on what you mean
that is.
by best team too, because if you're going by overall, they're out there in Dallas. But
That
if
is
you're
also
going by
true. Yeah.
X Factor City, it's probably the Patriots.
And the way the team is built, I think his team is built better for Madden 20. The Patriots. I think that the Patriots have a better Madden 20 team with the, like you said, X Factor City. Victor Palmer might be feeling the pressure a little bit here on 2nd and 17. They decide to run it. That doesn't get anything.
Yeah, Snacks eating up the center and the guard there, and it allows Lawson and the linebacker to get free and stop Gurley back there.
Yeah, like you said, that team is very versatile. This Patriots defense can stop the run. They can stop the pass. I mean, this might be the most balanced unit in the XCFL right now. Victor Palmer making some checks on 3rd and 17. This is a huge down for them and the Patriots.
Pass interference.
Yeah,
Steps up in the
you
pocket.
hear it from Boone. If they called a pass interference this
Oh.
Madden, they would have called it there, but they don't.
That looked like pass. That was.
They only call it on users.
It was Derwin James, man. It's. Oh.
If
That
he was
one was
usering
tough. That
one
was
of those
tough.
DBs, they call that pass interference 100%.
100%. Yeah, I agree with you there.
Because it happens
That's
to me all
brutal,
the
though.
time.
See him. Okay.
And here comes the Pats, man. They got all the momentum this half, but don't expect these Rams to just lay down. Like, this is going to be an awesome battle here to the end.
There we go.
100%. Well, welcome back, Nick. Glad to have you back with us.
I switched back to the phone. Hopefully this works a little bit better.
Can't work worse.
Yeah, can't be any worse. Can't be any worse. But we got a big finish, so I figured I'd give this a shot. Make sure I could.
Flinternet. Flinternet that might be the best word that came out of this entire broadcast. It was very amusing.
Definitely not something you said.
Heck no. Yes.
And actually,
my takes are lukewarm at best.
The first person I saw mention it in chat is Brent. I don't know if he came before this at another time, but props to Brent for coining that.
This is going to set up to be a really nice finish.
Yeah, I can't ask for a better game here.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Pats drive down the field here. And it's going to put the pressure on Mr. Viper.
Pressure bursts pipes.
Yep.
It also makes diamonds. It depends. James White, nice little juke move. Good tackle there by Ebukam. Tell me how to say his name.
Ebukam.
Ebukam?
Yeah, Samson Ebukam.
Okay, thank you. I've said that. Ebukam, Ebukimo, Ebukam. I mean, it's like, all right, whatever. We're close enough. But I appreciate the lesson. I needed it.
Empty backfield on 3rd and 5 here.
For Rivers. Rivers coming out to pass.
For you fantasy owners holding your breath, we got Ellsworth back in the game here.
We do. And there is the man out of Arizona State, N'Keal Harry, with a huge. No, that was N'Keal Harry.
No, I'm reading what Brent's spelling it out for you phonetically.
Oh, thank you. I'll go look at that.
Yeah, JMO saying it. 17 to 14. 5:30 to go in the fourth. It does. I mean, you've had great drives and you've had great defensive stops. Like this is a Super Bowl to remember right here. And then that little ending presentation, we're breaking out something we've never done before, which would be pretty exciting.
Oh man, I can't wait for that. That's the thing I'm most excited about through all this, all the graphics and everything.
And it's like 2 seconds long.
I know. I wish you just got to keep replaying it.
Great strike there from Harry. And Rivers is coming out here and just telling the haters to shut up. And he's had enough.
That's a nice pass.
N'Keal, man, he's a beast.
He is. Good old physical receiver.
The Patriots have a nice receiving core.
There's your boy Ellsworth.
And he's a big part of it. But a lot of guys who they're all different. Dorsett, Ridley, kind of the complete package. Harry and Dorsett are complete opposites of each other.
Yep. Possession and speed.
Yep.
And you got the tight end too that can also catch.
And James White out of the backfield.
Yep, it is. It's a very. The only question is, what's the quarterback situation look like next year? But that's a story for this offseason.
I can tell you.
No, stop it.
Oh my goodness! What a snag by Ellsworth.
So Regan was wrong and said we wouldn't see any OBJ-like catches when I asked for his prediction. Yeah. That was a pretty good one for the white guy.
It was.
Pretty fly for the white guy.
Here you go. I think this is the Boone's dream scenario, man.
Oh yeah.
This is what Boone lives for.
Use Gurley to eat the clock. Get that final touchdown pass from Viper. Tweet about it 100 times over the offseason.
Well,
This is where legends are made.
Yeah, he's doing that thing right now where he's talking to himself, hyping himself up in his own head. Yeah, oh yeah, he's
taking shots,
getting excited.
He's
bigger bombs.
Pause the game and watch some Rocky scenes.
Yeah, this. But this is gonna be fun because either way, either Boone's gonna have a lot of stuff to say, or the rest of the league's gonna get to say what they want to say. So this is gonna be fun.
I think VBD might come after me the way I came after him all yesterday.
Yeah, he was very calm and restrained himself. I don't know. We're seeing 107 checks here. I don't even know what's going on.
Oh,
we got Rocky.
Tosh calling for the pick six, so his prediction is spot on.
That would be impressive. On all accounts there, from Tosh and from VBD.
Dude, how about these playoff catches though? It's just been insane.
So that had to be something. That had to be something in one of the updates, man. Because I didn't see any of those. A lot of these like animations at all. I haven't seen the OBJ one since like Madden 17. Was it 18? Madden 18?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like that's why I said it was almost like a once. Yeah, like you said, I haven't seen it ever.
No, yeah, that was sick. Because he really did. I mean, he reached way back.
It was a gem.
I think he was 16, and then it was like Gronk and Brady, and then AB.
Yeah, whatever Madden it was. That was where every player could do it, because Odell did it once in real life. So you could have a 53 overall dude. Yeah.
The Y catch was ridiculous.
You could have a Cam Baldwin.
Yeah. There you go.
Going over Derwin and two other guys, grown men. Nope.
Down to
That
the
67.
6-minute
Madden.
That's what we
That's
need.
what Madden says. It looks at it and says, no. That 66 overall receiver definitely wins that catch, hands down.
Not over Derwin. This will be. You got 2 minutes. You can still work Gurley in a little bit here. 3 timeouts. I don't know. Maybe not.
I mean, maybe in some like
Sneak a
dump
couple
outs.
inside zones. Yeah,
I mean,
I
here
don't
it
know.
is. That what he just showed. He showed a that angle route. That's another good one to get him
Yeah.
going. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do here.
Oh, and that's what Viper will do to you. You got to take the good with the bad.
Oof. But he's fear. I don't even want to hear what Boone's yelling right now. That is
He's
tough.
just telling him. He's telling his quarterback to calm down. He said, "Viper, calm down."
Is
Part of the
that
reason we're
what he?
here.
Is that what he actually said? Can you
Something
hear
like
him or
that.
no?
Said Viper,
Oh,
Viper,
okay.
Viper.
Oh.
Viper. See,
Oh, boy.
he's just trying to stay calm because he knows he's gonna.
Ooh.
It's gonna be.
Oh, that animation's tough. He had him
That's
for a
it.
minute there. I think he had the guy behind him too, the RB route.
Yeah,
The
Oh,
the
that is
other
a tough
post.
animation.
that's tough because this is a. I mean, it's not ball game, but this is big.
I think he had both of those there. I really think he could have. If he had thrown it a little earlier on both of those, I think he would have had it.
Yeah, and the
Because
pass
it was
rush,
wide open in the middle of the field.
making him move his feet around in the pocket and probably created that play there for the Pats defense.
Very likely. Boys, this is the game. This is where legends are made right here. 4th and 9. Against the legendary Pats defense.
Oh my God, what a snag.
Wow.
What a snag and what a throw by
Wow.
Viper.
Oh my goodness. On a line.
That's that, what, 94, 92 medium accuracy? That's
Yeah,
right in the
that's
wheelhouse.
Yeah. That is. That's the one throw he's got. He just sits there and practices with a tire from like 20 yards away.
that was filthy, man. That's
That was
huge.
dirty. This is impressive.
Nice play, nice route, nice catch. And
I
going back
vote,
to that,
man.
that play might go
I
down
would
in XCFL history if this route ends well, this drive ends well.
wait, Nick.
That was 4th
Can
down.
you use? I have a question. You have a normal to star dev. Are you allowed to use your normal to star dev on another team's player?
Yeah, but I'm not using it on fucking Viper.
Dude, that would be the most homer play. Would that not be super? Okay, sorry. I shouldn't have asked you on air. Like, is it an option?
No, why would you ever
If
want to
this
do
guy
that?
wins, if he wins the Super Bowl, he's
Gurley.
a normal.
13 for 36.
Thank
Yeah,
you for
Gurley's
cutting.
getting stuffed.
Thank you for cutting him off.
Well, I mean,
Chris.
we got a minute of a great game here. We
God.
could jump right back into that.
Oh boy. Here we go. 2nd and 9. What's he got?
Ooh, another nice route, nice throw.
Stayed in bounds though.
The comeback.
That is a nice throw. Dang. It's Adam Raymond. Sunshine.
I don't even know if I take a timeout there, but I'm not gonna second guess it because you saved
Yeah,
a
I
ton of
don't.
time.
Yeah.
I don't trust Boone. Not Boone's offense. I do not trust VBD's offense to score in 30 seconds if you have to. So
Brent speaking for everybody in the chat right now. Boone getting crazy there and gets
I don't
stuffed.
get why you take a timeout, then
Yeah,
run the
then run
ball,
that.
and then do hurry up offense. You just killed like 20 seconds.
Palmer
Oh,
taking it
he's
up,
out.
doing it himself.
Don't fumble.
Whew. Oh boys, what a game!
Oh shit.
Palmer getting it done. Oh.
2 players never won a Super Bowl, 15 seconds away from crowning either of
On
them.
the 6-yard line. One has a 70 overall quarterback and he's driving for the score. This is beyond belief, boys. This might be one of the best Super Bowls of all time that we've had in the XCFL.
And he has Everett, and he's wow.
Oh man.
Wide open.
Palmer, man, there's the play.
Wow.
There's the play you wanted to see from him.
What
That's
a play. You
big,
gotta,
man.
Oh, that graphic is sick.
And if you're the Pats, I'm going inside zone.
Yeah.
Inside zone.
Oh, you got 3 timeouts. I'm running one. See if he snaps it off.
Boy, is this the gravity of this win cannot be understated. Nothing's guaranteed in this league, but if he holds this off for 11 more seconds, this
Ooh, a
this
short
is
kick.
one of the best wins I've ever
A
seen.
short kick with 3 timeouts. So
Yeah, man, that's a couple out routes here or something, and
I'm
I
going
don't know
shot
this.
save clock. I'm a big fan of it. I say it every time. I love that play. It's under Hail Mary.
This you give him oh man, because he got the ball on the 40-yard line essentially.
Robert Moreline.
Yeah.
Viper equals GOAT?
No,
Okay.
I mean,
I think he equals star dev from what I hear. I don't know.
no. Again,
No. Also, no. Nick, who do you have that's normal on your team that would ever go to star?
Oh, boy.
All right,
that's huge.
Oh,
We'll
man. He almost goes to the house there.
Dude. Oh man, he almost split.
Wow.
Yeah, he almost split those two. That could have
Wow.
been nasty.
40 yards away.
He's kicking it. He's
Is he
kicking it
from with 4 seconds? Oh no,
dude. You can't risk it though. Like what?
I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know.
Here we go.
This is
And here comes the ice.
Who's this kid? Oh shit! To be iced from here is no
I
good.
would not. I don't know what I would do. I would probably just run an out. Can you not run an out route?
His kicker is
I would run it with Saquon and lay down.
Rookie kicker, hidden dev, William Knowles, Beyonce Knowles' brother.
Well, it's his hidden dev is X Factor if he hits this.
93 kick. Maybe Regan
How
will
do
give
you
it to
still
him.
have? Yeah, maybe. I've tried. The kicker cannot get an X Factor. Or Justin Tucker.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He
and
drains
he sells it. Oh,
He
right
drains
through the
it.
uprights. That was insane.
The rookie William Knowles.
What
We're
a
getting free.
kick!
I needed to have a graphic
Oh.
made for the kicker. I forgot. I completely
For
forgot.
real. How is he
Dude.
still hidden dev though? We're in the off season.
Well, he hasn't lost
But-
yet.
The guy barely. He's only played 161 snaps.
Oh, that's fair. Wow.
We're
Unless
getting
he sub, I would sub him in when I kneel down and get him extra
Oh.
snaps.
free football for the Super Bowl here. We get extra time. And how
Dude,
about that
so
kick?
wait,
You got
I was
to
going to
question
say,
that kick.
this all comes back to that decision making to kick it short.
He does 100%.
Yeah, and Tosh is saying
Great
it in the
route.
chat, squib kick.
Yeah, man, that
Sean White's mind is blown times like 12, and Rob's saying heavyweight battle.
dude, it's not
Boys.
easy. It's not easy to hit those iced kicks from short distance, let alone
No,
from
Oh
there.
yeah, I can attest to that. If
Bro,
Like-
that was a
if
50-yard
Perkins here
kick.
was still
Yeah,
here.
he
That was
just
a 55-yard kick.
booted
He
that.
drained it.
but Rams get the
56,
football first.
57.
All Boone's got to do is go down and score a touchdown.
Oh
That's it.
man, this would
Oh, no.
really. My mind would be blown.
Lawson comes flying in off the edge.
he,
Yeah, I mean, if you're Palmer, you're an LA sports legend. If you put this one away here.
I thought he had it put away. I mean, there was 10 seconds left? 11 seconds?
9.
Oh my gosh!
But that's not what you want to do to start out the drive, man. A big sack. You got second and
That's what
21.
I said, man. It was like, holy cow! I mean, anything can happen in the XCFL,
man,
man.
and then
Anything
Yeah,
can happen.
that's a
strike.
that's a strike there.
Steps up in the pocket and delivers a dime. That's exactly how you do it, boys.
Younger quarterbacks, they love their security blankets in the form of tight ends there, and Everett's having a big game in this one. I don't know if I should consider Palmer younger though. He's already like 28, and it's
Yeah, you know. Higgy says best Super Bowl of all time. I don't know. There's been some good ones, but this is definitely up there. Especially because it's on broadcast. You know, it's more people
Yeah.
watching than normal.
And it's two brand new user or two first time Super Bowl players or would be the first time Super Bowl winners. Excuse me.
and players, I think, for this league.
Yeah.
And
Good
Really,
stuff there.
I thought Boone's been here, hasn't he?
no, and you
Never
gotta look
been-
back.
no.
Boone and special teams has plagued him in the playoffs.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, he squeaks through.
Palmer with the
Dude, you got to slide
Wow.
there, man. You got to slide.
yeah. Boone AFC Championship game gets a kick blocked, and then he makes that squib kick there. But it looks like Palmer's not worried about it, and he's gonna go ahead and try to seal the deal here.
I
Viper
can't believe
Palmer does not care.
you got to slide there, man. That could be the game. Woo.
Oh my God, Brent just going off on Reeks, and he sauces him again in chat.
It hurts.
I just read it.
It hurts.
Oh man, that's as good as it gets right there. Oh, he brings a blitz. Oh no! Oh no! To be fair, it probably should have been picked off by the first guy anyways, so it's not. I'm not too mad he caught the tip pick.
Yeah,
but
he's gotten away with quite a few
Oregon
of those
Ducks.
type
It's
throws.
an
and
Oregon
'Cause-
Ducks
quack
play.
quack.
it's that boy Patty Chung, baby. But Derwin didn't even jump. He just put his arm on the dude. But hey, now we see. Here it comes, man.
And look at him
Saquon-
dancing in the middle of the return. He's not even like
Here
talking
comes
or anything. Derwin's just dancing.
Here comes a big Saquon run, man. He hasn't really
Oh.
broke one.
Rivers is in the X Factor too.
Ooh, great play.
Wow,
I think
that
that's Johnson.
the fullback is that the fullback missing the block? Nelvin, is that
Devlin, yeah.
Devlin?
James
Yeah, is that him still? Yeah.
Yeah. Johnson's a beast. He doesn't really have like the crazy ratings, but that guy makes plays.
Oh yeah. Brent's been on fire today, man. Brent's been good. All right, 2nd and 12 though. Oh man.
Wow, 2 great plays by Of course, in this Super Bowl.
Dude,
So a
What?
field goal could win it if whoever scores next wins the
yep.
game.
He's forcing Rivers to pass. Let's see if Boone keeps up that pressure.
Or
You
he
don't
drops
really
back.
need. You don't really need to send
Ooh,
anybody
instant
to
shed by
down.
Donald.
Oh
Cover 3 to
my
me.
god.
Yeah, cover 3.
Instant shed by Donald comes screaming
It
in.
is.
If who do you think's played better defensively? Which unit? Because both have been outstanding.
Both have been really good.
Yeah, Gurley's been shut to nothing.
I'd say that's more of a shock than anything is Gurley's production.
Yeah.
because the Patriots defense or Patriots offense is playing about like I would expect. You know, Saquon's getting
Oh
it.
man, you're already almost in field goal
Yeah,
range.
nice return there, and obviously the new rules. This is the 3rd possession, so a field goal here would.
And Boone's kicker, man. Hacker's got the slow meter, right? So if he hasn't been a field goal kicker, I'm guessing. Or no, he's still got Zerloin. I don't know why he wouldn't use Hecker.
Yeah, with the slow meter, like that's clutch.
Plus 97 kick power, 98 kick accuracy from Hecker.
Oh,
Derwin.
big hit by Derwin.
Man.
Boom.
That was your best chance right there to get the football back. And
15 for 39 from Gurley. That's just crazy. And
J-Mo.
the Rams have 24.
J-Mo says prediction they tie and Madden's broken and they share the championship.
Doss calling for Boone to finish it.
Yep.
Finish him.
Which is shocking considering the whole
It's considering it's DOS. Yeah.
the DeAndre Doss or whoever he was last cycle.
The XCFL's first openly gay player. DOS is gay, long lost son.
So when do you kick it? When do you kick it if you're Boone?
I'm just playing it safe, not doing anything crazy. I'm still running it.
I would probably
kick
run
on
it 3
4th.
times. Yeah, I'd run it 3 times here.
I'm putting conservative
first and
on.
10.
I'm not afraid to lay down in front of a Derwin James either.
No way. He's running towards him. A little toss action.
Yeah, that's not in Boone's DNA. Boone's not going to lay down.
Dude,
I think he
I'm
wants
not.
a touchdown here.
Well, yeah, I think so too.
Especially how ice kicks work. I'm not wanting to mess with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, and he stiff arms Gilmore and gets away from Derwin. Doesn't pick up much.
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds.
So VBD will get the chance to ice, and we'll see if Boone can. Yeah, this is. Derwin was there, man.
Yeah, bracket saying Hecker can't be iced and has the slow meter, so formation sub on your field goal kicker here.
I don't believe. I think he can be iced. He doesn't
Yeah, I was
have the
just gonna
just.
say a punter.
He doesn't have the Justin Tucker one. Justin Tucker can't be iced. Hacker is the focused kicker.
Oh, so it slows down his meter. Right.
Yeah.
Nice run by Gurley.
Yep, you're on the 14-yard line. I mean, this.
Yeah.
Did he ever did he turn on conservative?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
And like, it's easy to get scared and get away from Gurley based off his production so far, but Boone's calling a perfect game here down the stretch and just continue to run it. And now he's going conservative.
The clock is just ticking on down.
Sean saying, "Kick it, dummy."
Yeah, watch Madden call
Dude.
it a tie. That'd be funny.
Oh, here we go. Ooh, man.
Sean really wants a kick. Coach Jace wants a pick six.
Boone goes for the Viper touchdown and throws a
I
pick six.
guarantee.
Oh, God.
I really think that's where he's going.
No,
No
this
way,
is
man.
the new and improved Boone.
No, yeah.
JMO wants the touchdown from Viper.
I want the touchdown from Viper. I don't even care. I want to see the touchdown, bro.
Boone says he'll never do QB sneak, but he's for sure running QB sneak, man. There's no. He wants Viper to score this. No.
Boone Gurley shut down.
Is it a pass? Oh, it's a run.
Dude, we're going to see a Viper QB sneak at some point here. There's no way we're
Brent
not.
wants
I want to
three
see.
QB
No, we're going to see a
sneaks.
pass.
JMO wants the QB sneak from Viper. So JMO doesn't care how, he just wants a
Oh,
Viper.
he's subbing in Hecker. He's
kicking.
in Hecker.
He's kicking. Dude, this could throw me off,
He just
man.
subbed in Hecker into kick.
This could throw me off. The
slow meter? Yeah, that would trip me out too.
But I guess if you're used to it the whole time, but it would really.
From the 2. It's an old-fashioned extra point. I wonder if it'll count as an ice, though.
Yeah, I did. But, I mean, from here, unless he doesn't register the click.
Oh, because the ice, too, it's because it's slow? I don't know. We'll see.
It registered. It registered. Game over. The Los Angeles Rams are your season 27 XCFL champions. Congrats to Coach Boone, Viper, Gurley, all the big dogs, man. What an amazing season. Everybody counted them out. That was a very impressive football game. Look at the boys selling on the field.
Look at that. It's beautiful.
This is what it's all about, man. He got counted out by pretty much all the league early on this cycle, and he turned around, he stuck to his guns, and here we are. Heck of a season by VBD and the Patriots, man, to almost go undefeated. And then to, make you lose your last game, but you pick it up and make your run to the championship.
And Coach Jace wants to know who's the MVP. Madden has Viper.
Oh man, yeah, I gotta vote. Yeah, I gotta vote Victor Palmer as my personal MVP for this game.
Yeah, either that or you'd have to take another look at Donald's stats and see what he did.
Donald had 2 sacks, 3 tackles.
Hammer wants
he
his
was up there
prize
too
for predicting the score. Gonna get Boone in here. Let him break it down.
Did Hammer predict the score? What? Yo, that's wild.
Rams 27, Pats 24 is what Hammer said on
He
stream.
did. Yep, sure did. Oh man. Big shout out to Boone. Crazy good game. Let's go ahead and get him in here for a post-game interview. Love to hear from him. I'm going to open up the
You still
chat.
here, Nick?
Yeah, I think he is. He's just probably dealing with his Flinternet. All right. I'll invite Boone in here.
Oh yeah, that's what it's all about right there.
What's up, man? Congrats. Great game,
Thank
dude.
you, man. This feels great. This was it. This was it.
Dude, what
Because
goes through your mind? What's some of the thoughts like whenever you're going through and you're driving, you
you
get that
know
game,
you
that
feel
touchdown?
that pressure right there, and that kick. That kick killed me because I was really debating, and I decided to go squib. And the moment I went squib, and he made that catch, I was like, "Fuck!" I should have sat him down on his own fucking like 10, 15 and let him do that. But
Oh,
the
yeah.
goal was to get him to have to run and use that clock. But I mean, regardless, ultimately, I want to give a big hats off to VBD. He's a hell of a fucking player. He's not easy. He made adjustments in the second half that were very difficult. But this is that story.
Yeah,
No one
absolutely.
said Palmer could have made it. Everyone said that Gurley carried him. He had a bad one game. Every single game this postseason, someone else stepped up. Every single game. Gurley stepped up game 2 and had 3 touchdowns. The defense scored all the points in the conference championship. Palmer had the first in this game where he basically took over and had his own game and proved that he was somebody in this league. This is what it's all about. This is the fucking game right here.
Yeah, mad respect, bro. Great
Fantastic
game.
story. Uh,
You proved so much.
you go into the second half. I'm pretty sure it's 17-7, and he goes on a little tear there, and you're down. What are you telling Viper and the boys to kind of settle it down and get the momentum back?
Well, I needed him to just simply calm down. I needed the
I
team to
I
calm
think we
down. They
heard
were
that
getting
on
a little
stream
anxious.
too, a little bit.
Right. They were getting a little anxious. They were getting outside themselves, and I ended up getting my outside of myself and what was getting us to the end zone. Essentially, we weren't moving the ball anymore because I was trying to stretch the field and make plays that were not my game plan walking into this game. I understood that Gurley wasn't working, and I really wanted him to get his yards. And I mean, ultimately, he didn't have a bad day. It's just not the day you expect out of Ty Gurley. So when you step up and you make a few plays here and there, and you understand that you just can't make mistakes, that's the kind of football that's going to win you a game. And when you don't make mistakes, that's huge.
Yeah, and honestly, it just goes towards the cooler story that Gurley's kind of shut down and Palmer steps up and wins a Super Bowl MVP. Like that's insane from where we started the season. That's insane.
I put out the tweets. I have all the screenshots. Everyone that said he couldn't do it, he not gonna be worth shit. He's trash. I need to get another quarterback. I got all of it. We got it all. We've had it on the wall the entire year. Hashtag proved them wrong. It's over. We proved them wrong. We had it all year. I couldn't ask for a better team. These boys all stepped up. When I made the trades and everybody wanted to hit on McLaurin, and you guys said it earlier, but
Yeah,
McLaurin
we
was
did. We
huge. I
admitted that.
benched my rookie receivers that first wild card game against Brian at halftime when I had 7 points and could not move the ball. The only 7 points I had was a kick return. McLaurin came in and gave me 3 or 4 catches for 60 yards in the second half and was instrumental in making that game a victory. Everybody had their part. This shit was great. I love it.
Yeah,
I can't
absolutely.
wait for next
And
season.
do you think league owners now are trying to get their ballot back from Nick and change their MOP vote over to Palmer?
You know what's crazy? He's probably the most valuable player as far as actually he's probably most impressive, not even most outstanding. He's most impressive. But as far as outstanding player, Gurley would have gotten my vote if he was on there as far as like being a third pick. But I didn't give my vote to Palmer or Donald because, in all honesty, I love what they did. But as far as putting stats to paper, there was a middle linebacker in there who was flat out amazing and did everything in all aspects of the game, not just one. I understand that Derwin James had the forced fumbles, but there was a middle linebacker who had picks, he had sacks, he had tackles for loss, he had everything
Was
across the board.
was that the guy out of Kansas City? Sean's guy?
It might have been. Hold on, let me check the ballot real quick because I took him because he just simply
Yeah,
had
he's the
everything.
only linebacker on there. He's Darren
Yeah,
Lee out of
Lee.
Kansas City. 101 tackles, 18 tackles for a loss, 4 sacks, 3 interceptions, 10 passes defense, and 2 forced fumbles.
He did it all over the field, and when you're that versatile, you have to be number one. And then number two was Saquon Barkley for me, followed by Derwin James. Because I mean, we can't ignore what Saquon Barkley did. However, that middle linebacker did everything, so I gave him my vote. But my guys in my locker room know I'm their biggest supporter. I'm all over them every time. Make the plays that you have to make, and everything will work itself out.
That was awesome, man. Did you get a chance to see the banner Nick made for you already? It popped up on the screen there at the end.
I did not. I had to mute my mic, and I kind of lost it a little bit in my apartment. I'm not gonna lie. I woke a couple people up. It's fine
Nice.
though.
Well, yeah, he'll be posting that soon. He's not in here. Regan, you got anything?
Oh yeah, man. What? I mean, I was blown away. Your poise is second to none. Play calling, everything. I just want to know, like, what kind of went through your mind whenever? Because my biggest thing, what kind of blew my mind, is whenever you get the touchdown. It's the historic. It's beautiful. He throws the touchdown pass, wide open receiver, 10 seconds left. You're like, it's game. It's done. It's blouses. Call it. But then he gets that game tying field goal. Like, in your head, like, what can you tell some of the younger guys who don't get the chance? Because you're a first time Super Bowl winner. What can you tell some of the younger guys that are here that want to win a Super Bowl? They want to play good in the playoffs. What is your advice to those guys who are looking up to you and seeing how poised you are in those big moments?
Well, for me, like from the moment I started, back when the league was TML, long before XCFL became a thing, it was TML, and then it became XCFL, and then we got Nick and everybody on board, and then we started taking stats. I always because of my play style, I'm never gonna really blow you out. I'm always gonna be in the game. That's usually how it is for about 80% of my games. I'm usually in the game. I'm around it enough to have a chance to win, and it's a matter of whether or not I can pull it off. So I'm constantly in those situations. But if you listen to the game against Brent, I asked him because it got brought up to me one day. They asked if you were in a game, big game, Super Bowl coming up, and they asked me this right before the was it the Eagles and the Patriots? I believe that Super Bowl. It might have been where it was like, okay, no, it was the Falcons. I don't know which Super Bowl, whatever. Who cares? If you had a choice and you could be on defense with a 4-point lead with 2 minutes left, or would you rather be on offense down four with a 4-point deficit? Which one would you choose? My answer is very simple. Give me the ball because I want to control everything. I don't want to sit here and deal with anything else but me having the ball and dictating what happens. So because of that mindset and that kind of, able to not lose yourself and understand that one play at a time, you don't have to get it all at once type of mentality, it makes those moments not as big because you understand how to slow that moment down.
I love it,
I don't
man.
need 80 yards in one pass. I need 5 yards here.
Yeah, and you
You're
did it
playing
on that
4 down
drive, man.
football.
You were hitting those corners, those curls, the comebacks. He didn't know what was coming. That was a nice mix there. And to bounce back after that late interception too, off the tip, the deflection.
Oh, that killed me. That killed me. Because you have to understand with Viper, he's going to give you a bad thrower. There's no way around that. I just that one he threw the underneath route, he sailed the fucking pass. I'm like, you're killing me. But I knew it was coming. With that last pick, it was because he overthrew the player. Sailed it a little bit, made it sit up in the air longer, gave the defense a chance to get on it. So you have to understand that that's coming and just take your time and say, okay, we got to just take it one play at a time, every single play. So my defensive ends really saved that game on that last drive that he had. Came around and made 2 huge stops on Barkley. And if you look at it, I mean, Barkley's contained. I played him earlier this season. Barkley had about the same day, more touchdowns, but 70, 80 yards. You contain Barkley, you win the game. It's hard to contain him, but you just got to get pressure.
Yeah,
Well,
and
man,
just a great game all around. Great played by both guys. Palmer stepped up. Your team stepped up. VBD stepped up to the moment. His kicker stepped up. Just a fantastic game, and dude, thanks for letting us commentate that. Basically, that was amazing, and
yo,
I
I
think
got
that's
I only got one question. Repeat.
I think this year our thing was hashtag prove them wrong, right? We proved them wrong. We made that happen. Next year, I think it's got to be hashtag prove we belong. Because
I
now
like
it's
it.
more so
This is good.
can you show what you did was not a fluke? Can you show that you guys are the players proved?
It's art. It's beautiful.
Well,
Sorry, was getting a phone call in the middle of that. That's on me.
okay.
But the thing is, you want to prove that you're not a one-hit wonder like our former league head Jim McMillan when he won his Super Bowl and it was like a stroke of fucking out of this world. Where the hell did that come from? A year. So
Cutting out again. You got him, Regan?
You know what, fellas?
Nah, he's
I'm gonna
good,
have
man.
to roll. I'm getting phone
Yeah,
calls.
that's a good spot to end
You
it
know.
there. And
I'm getting phone
dude, just
calls.
great game. That was awesome.
Yeah, so hey, look, real quick, before I go, me turn to do not disturb. I want to cut my phone off. All right, so before I go, I want to thank everyone who watched. I want to thank all the people in the league who make it great because you make content all the time and it makes it intriguing and it makes it something to actually come home to and do that you build and you create something great with other people in here. Because if we don't have all 32 people buy in, this league is nothing more than just someone who hops on and plays Madden. So y'all are dope. I'm happy I got to make a great game for y'all to watch. Whether I won or lost that game, I was happy it was a great game for y'all to see. Because without that, we don't have anything. So it was great to have y'all on to broadcast. That's fucking amazing. And fucking go Rams. Hashtag prove them wrong.
Awesome, man.